Hi all, Cynthia here. Welcome back. Today I'm doing a Project Life layout. So I've cut these cards using the last of my paper from the February Kitaholic kit. So I just had some small papers left and I decided to cut them up and turn it into a 2-page spread. The event that I'm working on today is the Wooden Boat Festival. So I think if you've watched my previous videos, I've done a couple of single layouts about this event. So these are some last of the photos of that day. It was a fantastic day. Lots of different activities. So I'm going through this is all the paper I have left. And that card there is just a little bit short of 6 by 4, so I found this piece of strip and going to glue it on the end there just to make it the right length. So I was very happy with the amount of kit that I have left. That's all the paper that you can see there. That's all the embellishments you can see, apart from the puffy stickers that I think I'll bring in soon with lots of words on it, and then the sticker sheets that are that there. So there's that there. I only used 3 or 4 off of that. And the only other thing left is the alpha sticker sheets, and it was a 12 by 12 Kaiser Craft, I think it was. So starting to glue a few things down using my trusty hot glue gun. So that piece there, here's the sticker sheet that I was just speaking about. But that bottom photo there of the flowers in the garden at this place was just stunning. That was so beautiful. But the card itself is the star paper. You can see that in the middle there I've cut one into a 3 by 4 as well. And then I've just put a pink doily up in the top right hand corner, and I fussy cut some flowers out of the flower paper that I had left, and I've just glued some of those on the bottom left hand just to break up the black a little bit. Going through the ephemera and pulling out some pieces. This whole kit was based around Valentine's Day, so a lot of it is very Valentine's-y and very pink, but I think I've managed to pull some bits and pieces out that work well. How has everyone been? Everyone been well? Today here, when I'm doing this voiceover, it's a Saturday the 4th of March, and it has been a beautiful day here in Tasmania. It was about 25, 26 degrees today, and I spent the first part of the morning doing some scrapping, which was lovely. I did 3 8.5 by 11 layouts, and then our boy and I went off and did Clean Up Australia Day. So it's actually tomorrow, but we're busy tomorrow, and he likes to do that every year. So for the last few years we've just walked down our street, because we sort of live in a bit of in the country, and so just sort of up the country road, and we walked down there and cleaned up the road, which was nice. And then I come back and started to do a little bit more scrapping, but the memory on the camera was full, so I stopped and downloaded this layout, and in the end did the process video for this one instead. So I stopped the video, jumped a little bit there. I stopped the video to lay out all the ephemera pieces into colour groups so I could easily see exactly what I had. And then, of course, as you do, or as I do, I forgot to turn it back on. So you've missed a little bit. You missed me putting the doily on that top left-hand photo and put in the wooden boat festival. And also on that star paper in the middle, I took the twine that come in the kit and have just crisscrossed it around the paper there, just to give a little bit of texture. Now I'm just journaling on the layout, just writing how we had a fantastic day, did lots of fun activities. So that photo there in the two photos in the middle line, one is of my son wearing a pilot's helmet. They had, don't really know, oh, it must have been the Wooden Boat Festival, so probably had the Navy, I think the Navy was there, so the pilots, I don't know, maybe Navy helicopters, and their gear was there, so he had that on. And then one in the middle is a old wooden boat, replica of a boat from days gone by. Oh, excuse me. So I just pulled out the enamel dots there and put a couple on that one, so that looks like that side's completed. So now I'll just grab out the cards for the other side. So I've got the cards and I've also know roughly what photos I'm going to put on each card. I did actually film all this, all cutting of the papers up and sorting out which photos go on the cards, but somewhere along the line I lost all that. So I don't think it matters too much. I think you can see what the papers are. Grabbing this doily and putting it on this one just to sort of break up that pink. It's not quite so bright in your face. Putting down some yellow down here, trying to make sure I get a bit of a yellow spread throughout the layout. And this here, one of the activities that you could do was they had all different piles of rocks, and you could see who could pile your rocks the highest. So this was my pile, and the other one is Edward's pile. That's a bit of fun. Some more of these gorgeous flowers. The colours were just stunning. And this cider, I had this cider. And I was going to bring it home and soak the label off and use the label, and I forgot all about it and threw it away, so I was very disappointed. So I'm really glad that I took a photo of it. The cider was delicious. It was probably one of the nicest ciders that I've had. So I'll be certainly keeping my eye out to see if I can find some of that. Just one of the local, small brewers that have started. And those photos up the top, you can't see them at the moment, the top right, because there's the glare off the light, and I apologise about that. They had all these different bikes there, probably, I would say 20 or 30 different bikes, and they all did really strange things. Like some would go up and down as you rode them. Some you had to actually try to pedal backwards. Some had like two wheels on top of each other, and that was very hard to ride. And there were kids going everywhere, and I don't know how the kids didn't run into each other. It was hilarious to watch. Not only was there kids trying to swap a bike because they couldn't ride the one that they was on, and they was running in and out of all the other kids trying to ride their bikes, which was zigzagging all over the place. Oh, it was funny to watch. It was like, oh, just run for your life. Hope you get through them. So I found a couple of labels here and just sticking the 2 labels on there. I pull that little bottom one off. I don't like that at all. There you go. I swap that photo around briefly. I've got 2 black beside each other, so I'm just trying to spread them out so they look a little bit further spread apart. I decided I would use some of this twine over here. Initially thought I'll just try to wrap it around this flower that I glued on, but in the end it goes behind it and you can't see it. So I sort of do the same as what I did on the paper. I sort of crisscrossed it across the flower, and I think that's quite a nice little touch. I really like the way that worked out. Shove some glue down the back to hold it in place. So I cut this one up in half to make it fit in that little spot there. Can't remember what it says, something like you make my heart skip a beat, I think it said, maybe. So that's just a photo of the 3 of us, and then the bottom one is just Edward and I. And then down on the bottom, which is now the bottom left. Oh, that's the one I said was about the riding of the bike. There's only one riding bike there, and the other one is they had the, I don't know what you call that. I guess it's like a skateboard over top of a round pipe, and you had to try to balance yourself. Once again, another fun activity that was very hard to do. The thing would scoot out from underneath you and you'd nearly fall over. Going back, seeing what else I can add to the layout. So those enamel dots don't feel like they are staying on there very well, so I get out the glue and just shove a little bit of glue under there just to try to help them stay in spot. So I'm tapping the cider card there. I'd like to add something to it. I really want to add a heart because I really did love this cider, but I wanted a black heart. All the hearts that I had were pink or red, and I thought there was enough pink or red on the page. So I initially cut out this heart here, and I put that on. I leave that on for a little while, and then a little bit later on I swapped that out for, you can see them there just off to the side on the letter and alpha sheets. There's some brownie hearts, which is the same sheet that I use for my title as the Wooden Boat Festival. So I pulled that black one off and put those couple of brown ones on to carry that across to this page. Can't remember what I said there. Possibly did I write favour it out? Maybe. If I didn't, I probably should have, because it was. Thinking that I should write the date. And this is where I pulled that one off. And put a couple of hearts there because I thought it warranted 2 hearts. Was that nice? Right, packing everything up again. Obviously decided that I have enough bits and pieces down. And I need to pack everything away. I can't concentrate once it gets messy. Look like I'm about to bring the other cards back in. So that's the layout there. Oh, just in the camera, I think I must have stopped and I'm coming back. Putting the date using that same alphas as which is on the left hand side, so I'll just put the 11th of February. I think this is getting very close to being finished. Don't think there's too much more to do. I'll put some of the arrows on from the puffy word sheets. Go back, have another look at this sheet to see if there's anything else I can do. Decided that that twine is just a little bit loose, so I put some washi tape on that just to help keep it in place and make it a bit tighter. And then I'm just going to go through, get the words out and show you a close-up of each one. So thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the layout. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I love reading your comments and hopefully I'll always answer. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer as well, do put them down in the comments as well and I'll endeavour to answer them. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. And hope you come back next time. I think that's the last one. All done. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.